I will let you know once Twitch catches up.
All right. And I guess in that case, welcome back to Stars Without Number. You guys are about to accompany Clarence on a magical journey to through the cosmos to revisit your good pal Marcus.
You didn't tell me we were taking the magic school bus up there.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, Miss Frizzle's in there, and she's got Chameleon. Got Ralphie back there wearing his backwards hat. Phoebe's back there complaining about something. Arnold takes his helmet off in space and dies. Side note, that was an actual episode, but he didn't die. He took his helmet off on Pluto, immediately froze, and then they had to bring him back and save him.
Yeah.
And it's because his cousin that looked like a female him was so annoying that he just honestly tried to off himself. That episode was terrifying to me as a child. Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds terrifying as an adult.
Yeah. Scott, can you talk real quick?
I certainly can, my friend.
And I can't remember the other kids' names.
You're far above and beyond what I remember.
I'm surprised I remember that much.
Yeah.
Miss Frizzle, everybody
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I remember Miss Frizzle, but then that's it. I
Was
don't
the
remember any of the
Chameleon's name
kids.
Izzy, Iggy,
Something like that.
Liz.
Maybe it was. All those sound good.
I take it the audio was okay, Kyle?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Super.
Then
Yeah, I
we can,
couldn't
then we can
hear
actually
you,
get
but-
to playing.
Yeah. Yep, we are all good.
Cool.
You mean
On-
this
on the
isn't
Twitch.
this isn't
Yeah,
the
it's not
Magic
on
School
YouTube.
Boss podcast?
I was just making
Alright.
sure we were talking, so whenever this stuff came up, we'd be able to hear us. So I went with
Yeah.
what we were
Yeah,
talking about.
I need to hear Scott talk, but yeah, we.
That's going to be the
I
tales for the
weirdly couldn't add anything to that conversation.
I know.
table. Scott, you didn't watch the Magic School Bus?
Yes, I did, but we had nothing like that.
Or play any of the awesome computer games.
We had play days. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's the play
Yep.
school stop.
I remember Play School.
It's something like that. I don't really know what it's called. Anyway,
Yeah. So you guys are you taking Clarence down from the?
nah, we're taking the wall with us.
Okay.
I mean, it's no good to really have him chained up or anything.
Yes, we'll let him free.
Roll initiative. No, not really. Okay. All right.
That's,
So yeah,
that's gonna come later.
Clarence is down. He kind of pops his wrist, gets everything back into working shape.
Okay.
Yeah. And
How's the
he's
back?
ready to.
How's the back, Clarence?
Pretty good,
All healed up?
as it can be.
Good. I'm pleased to
If
hear
you
it.
require medical assistance, we do have Hello Kitty band-aids.
I'll be fine after he soldered my last wound back.
I was just thinking of you, Clarence.
Quite.
Should we go?
I was about to ask the same question.
The answer's yes.
Hmm.
Lead the
Are
Are
There
we
you
way.
taking
go.
your ship or mine?
What's your ship like?
We have to
dog.
take our ship.
Do we?
Otherwise, I
at
don't
least follow
be here.
in our ship.
Okay, we'll take our ship, Clarence. You can leave. Have you got a ship, Clarence?
I do.
What's it like?
It gets the job done.
Okay, we'll take our ship. The Blue Sierra, the fastest ship in the galaxy.
Oddly enough, named after my dog.
It's stretching 5 parsecs.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Okay, let's go.
Ha-
I take it Aven's with us.
I would assume as much,
Good. 'cause
unless the dog wants to try and drive. Because at this point, he's probably the best suited.
Yeah, right.
That or Jed wants to attempt at piloting.
No, Aven can take us.
Yeah, that actually is impossible for them to even attempt it with the -1. You have to have a positive to be able to fly.
Right, that is true.
Before we leave, Amalthia makes a pit stop at the pet store to get dog food.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Sure.
saying get another pet.
Because last session she Googled how to take care of a dog and was like, "Oh shit, it needs like specific food."
If we're if we're
Which is
stopping
children.
there, can I get puppy armor?
Why would
Sure.
they have puppy armor?
Yeah, kick
course
ass
they do.
puppy armor. All right.
Yeah.
Well, how
People,
much?
they have dire mastiffs here. Of course, they have puppy armor.
How
Because
much
why
would
not?
be awesome puppy armor for blue?
That'll be 500 credits.
Done.
Okay.
Okay, unnamed puppy's gonna get some puppy armor too then.
Okay.
I can't wait until like a month later and
They've grown out.
In game time,
Yeah,
when Malthy's
and
figured
also-
out what to name it.
no, Austin needs to buy new armor because it's
Yeah.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, because it's gotten bigger.
Stunted
That's
growth
fine.
of puppy.
maybe not even a month, maybe like a week or
Couple
two,
weeks. Yeah.
depending on what
Well-
kind of dog you got.
I mean, to be fair, the way we've been playing this campaign, that's going to be like a year from now anyway.
Well, we were in that meeting for 3 weeks.
Yeah. right. How long of a flight is it to the ship?
Not very long at all.
So it's not enough to be considered a rest.
No.
Damn.
How much does the dog food cost?
17,000 credits.
Now you can get it relatively cheap. You can get like a small bag for like 4 credits.
They're not going to throw it in with her puppy armor. That's messed up.
Nah. It has nothing to do with puppy armor. Usually when people come in here for puppy armor, they buy it in bulk.
That does make sense. So they would get a discount
Yeah.
on it, or like a free
Yeah, they
supply
usually
of
get
puppy chow.
a new litter of puppies and they just get armor for all of them. The warhounds.
Listen to him barking.
Yeah.
He loves his new armor.
I can tell. He has so much vibrato in his bark now. It sounded so much more masculine than usual.
Yeah.
What's going to be bad is pretty soon when those two start making all kinds of other puppies.
That's part of the armor. It covers up the.
Yeah.
there's
There's a
doggy
puppy
cod
chastity
piece.
belt.
Puppy cod piece.
It just looks like a lipstick container.
A clear one.
You have to twist it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's enough.
That's your
That's
job,
enough
Jed.
now.
Clarence, very confused of why you guys went and bought armor for your pets, is ready to continue.
I know what you're saying, Clarence. You don't need to be a psychic to realize these two are mental.
We're probably
Right.
the only sane ones in the group. Shit. How could you not get armor for your puppy? What is wrong with you people?
I do not see a problem with protecting the small creature from
What kind
potential
of a
harm.
life for a puppy is living on a spaceship?
Ask Chewbacca.
Yeah, he always is angry. Listen to the noises he makes.
No, Hanway's just too lazy to teach him English.
Could you imagine? He can talk the whole time. He just didn't. Him.
Right,
So
let's
he
go,
just
everybody.
makes crap up when he talks. Nah, Chewie, you can't do that. And he's like, huh? All right. So you guys get to the hangar. You see your rusty blue Sierra. You see his nice luxury spaceship. Can hold about the same amount as your guys' ship. His is just really, really nice, fancy, and sleek.
Ha.
It also works as a convertible, but you don't open that feature in space.
Is that your ship, Clarence?
And ours has a nice blue stripe along it, so I think we're out ahead.
Is that your ship,
Yeah, but
Clarence?
the blue stripe has the
That is
key
my ship.
marks in it.
It's got
remember?
no character whatsoever.
Yeah, pretty off the market standard issue.
Yeah, he's rubbish.
Hmm.
I mean, if you want me to get shot of it for you, then just tell me.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Offer stands.
I appreciate your
I've got an
concern.
extra couple of 100 credits floating around if you want to.
Quite.
Okay, cool. Are we on the ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he riding with you, or is he riding his own ship?
Take your own ship, Clarence. Actually, no, we'll go
Okay.
together. It's fine.
Do we trust him to do that?
No, we'll go together in our ship.
It's up to you if you trust me or not.
In the ship, Clarence.
All right.
You're on dog duty.
I'm bringing you back to see your friend. It's not like I'm doing anything malicious.
Mm-hmm. This is the Blue Sierra requesting permission to leave the planet, please.
And it unlocks.
Thanks very much.
Hmm.
How's your day going? No, he didn't, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
This goes through fine. Yeah, and as you fly off, you see that there's a giant pamphlet, like a giant thing that's been sewn for you that it just says best of luck.
Oh, it's nice, this place, isn't it? It's far better than that planet we went to with Butters.
It's made by Sue, who sewn it for you.
Oh, damn it. I meant to go and get disguise from Sue. Like a stitch-on beard. Shit. Okay.
All right.
I grab a drink while we're in flight.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything in particular on the trip there?
Yeah,
Clarence.
Jordan, after the phone call, I'm gonna say, all right, McJedi, so now what? I know you heard all of that.
No, I gave you your privacy.
Really? So you took the earpiece out?
McJedi's. Man of the word.
Yeah, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out the little receiver.
All right. I didn't know I was still passed out.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
But good call on that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if how that would go or not. So yeah.
So Clarence, what are we gonna find when we reach your ship?
My ship or the one we're flying to?
The one we're flying to, not the one we've just left, you moron.
Um,
But you're supposed to be a psychic. Jesus.
yes, but you're also a moron, so I need to make sure.
The one we're flying to, Clarence. What are we getting ourselves into?
We'll probably see a couple knights. We'll probably see a couple people that aren't quite knights, and then we'll see your friend.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you're just kind of chilling with the knights. up
Yes,
here.
we had our agreement where they were helping us. Remember
So
that whole issue?
sorry. So the knights are working with some of the Pale Syndicate.
As far as they know, they're working with the knights.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So the Pale Syndicate are just hanging out with some knights,
Correct.
but the knights don't know that you're Pale Syndicate.
Correct.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Who's in charge up here, Clarence?
And charge in what way? Warren, the Knight of Imonon, is in charge of the fleet.
Okay.
You met him at the
Who's
trial.
in charge of the ship we're about to dock with?
I'm not sure the one who's in charge of that particular ship because it's one of the knights, but we generally stick to the science center, which is where one of my colleagues works.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
And who would that be?
One of my colleagues,
Who is it that we're going to talk to?
your friend Marcus.
Who has rank when we get here, Clarence?
I wouldn't particularly say there's any rank. I'd consider us, again, colleagues.
Okay, but you managed to get whoever was guarding Marcus out of that room.
Yes.
Just like that. That wasn't about rank. That was just, you seem to have some weight, is all I'm saying.
Just a request.
Okay.
I'd do
Fine.
the same if he asked me.
Okay.
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 So you guys get to the fleet of Eminonian ships. Amalthia, you around?
Yeah.
Cool. You you start getting really close to these ships, and you start getting these weird, like flashback type deal things going on.
Okay.
It's like some weird, painful thing, and you're like, I don't know. It's like you can't make heads or tails of what it is, but it's something that kind of whenever you go into your weird robotic shutdown sleep mode that you're hit by occasionally.
Dirty sex grows.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, and it's not constant, but it's just something that hits you a couple of times, then it passes.
Okay.
Or you then reach the ship, and everyone's welcome aboard after he calls in through the comms and lets everybody know that it is in fact Clarence.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did he ask permission to use the comms?
No, he took it upon himself to make sure you guys didn't get shot down.
I stare at him.
He stares back.
Ask permission, Clarence. It's not much to ask.
Okay.
I snatched the controller back off him.
You can just push like a button, but okay.
Yeah.
I picture it like, like sheriffs
An
have
airline.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's got the little
a
like
little wire and that, and you press the button.
yeah, the old
Yeah.
phone wire hook to
Yeah.
it.
The Blue Sierra.
This
Would you think classic?
flying in. This is Clarence.
That's the only reason I like using it so much, is you have to press that
Oh.
button, hold it up to your mouth, and then
You could use the normal comms that's like go throughout the whole ship, but you prefer that one. The built-in PA system.
Clarence.
Yes.
I'd like to keep our identities off the books while we're here.
Are the knights aware of your presence?
They might be, and I'm concerned about that. So, this goes to everyone. Can we stop calling me Jed?
It depends on what you want to be called.
Biff. Call him Biff.
Marty McFly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and he'll be bloody.
Marty McFly sounds good. Yeah, let's go with that.
Clint Eastwood. But okay.
Okay, Jed, whatever you say.
All right, Marty.
Thanks, Clarence. I feel like you're taking this seriously. Finally.
At least someone's taking you seriously, Jed.
We have to go back to that ship.
Come on then, let's go, Clarence.
Yeah. So you guys eat bored because it's boring. Okay, so you guys are there. You gonna talk over the comms or anything? Or are you just gonna be good?
That'll be good.
Okay. You are.
I like that you have to check.
Well, I know he usually likes to, and I didn't want to have the campaign continue on if he wanted to talk to on the comms one more time before everyone dies, and then we play D&D. No,
Never know, that could still happen.
depends on how crazy you guys randomly decide to go.
Yeah, and you forget that Dedius' phone is still alive and Dr. Fix-It.
Yeah.
They have their own solo campaign.
Well, Dedius' phone's still on the ship with you guys.
All right, well then Dr. Fix-It has his own solo campaign.
His ship
His
crashed.
adventures in jail.
I like the fact that we spent 3 weeks in a meeting and he still hasn't caught up with us.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where you guys went.
Oh, okay.
He could have went the wrong way. Like he started traveling to the left.
Damn it! They went right.
we have gone 2 planets since we were last. Like we'll be here.
Yeah.
He got to the moon. He
Yeah.
found his true calling. Asshole to everybody.
Yeah, he realized that they all sucked and that they hated everybody. He's like, I hate everybody too. They let him join. Now he's one of the protest.
Yeah.
When people come, he just punches holes in their ship.
I would not be surprised of that actually happening.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the new leader of that old cult.
He's the new leader
He's
of
like
both cults.
he's picked up all the broken pieces you guys have passed up.
Yeah.
He found a new slave system on the desert planet. All right. So, you guys are, the people of Emanon are walking up and down to the hallway. As you see, it's pretty compressed. It's, like 10 feet wide hallways. So you guys can walk next to each other, but there's not really much other room. So you guys have to kind of step to the side when other people are walking by and they pass you or go around. Before you finally get to the room, which is just like science research labs and all these different types of things. And one of the very back ones is where you meet this guy who's wearing the Emanonian armor. He still has his helmet off. Jed's obviously heard who the name was, but he's never seen this person in his life. This doesn't look like a McJedi he's ever seen.
Well, it's a common name, so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But I'm just kind of trying to illustrate the picture for him as well.
Can we roll some perception? See if we notice anything odd or...
By all means. So you rolled a 4? Oh.
I'm perceiving that we're on a ship.
No, you rolled a 4. You're perceiving that you're in a house.
I got 12.
Yeah, freaking
Odd
Scott
archetype.
McAwesome roll. So yeah, I mean the weirdest thing you see is in the giant spaceship a wooden stable with a rabbit sprinting around in it.
Right, we've got what we came for. Let's go.
See like a glass window, and through it you can see Marcus is kind of chilling there, bored, arms and legs pinned up.
Phone still beeping.
Yeah. No, he turned it off when the guy walked back in.
Okay.
He's not out to torture him. He's just,
Apparently, I'm crazy.
Mm. He only has the reports to go off of.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on.
You guys take the reins.
Hi, I'm Marty McFly. Nice to meet you. I'm saying this to the man guarding Marcus.
I thought Clarence said his name was Jed.
Yeah, he's back on the ship.
He looks over at Clarence, and Clarence just kind of shrugs.
See, back on the ship. It's a little bit tired.
He's had a rough day.
What's your
He
name?
pulls out a paper and looks at all of your guys' information. He just looks back and was like, I see. And he kind of looks at you, and he starts thinking for a second. He's like, that's not important. Did you want to see your friend again?
What's not important?
What do you mean? What's not important?
You just said something's not important. What's not important?
Oh, because you just asked me a question.
Okay. Yes, we'd like to see. Yes, we'd like to see Marcus, please. In fact, we'd like to take Marcus and leave.
Yeah. That'd be
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
He clicks a button and unhinges all the things that are holding him in place.
Can you just do one of them back up?
I give Jed the finger.
Wow, I didn't know we got to that stage.
Who's this Jed guy?
Well, it's not like he openly said Jed. He's just illustrating what happened.
Yeah.
He just flips him off. Jed.
Marcus, in case they've done anything to your mind, you remember me, Marty. This is Amalthia, and what's your name?
Austin.
Oh yeah, him as well. Yeah, he's still here.
I am.
I
This
look
is
at Jed
Blue.
a bit confused, and I'm like, wait, right? It's Jed. He's doing something. I'm like, yep.
He's being Jed.
Yeah, he's being Jed.
Marcus, sit down on the side of this table. Look, I'm really concerned. You've been here. They've been in your mind. They've been telling you to do stuff. Is the rabbit okay?
Actually, the Aven. Yeah, the rabbit's doing great.
Okay, good.
I like how that seemed like he was controlled. Actually, they haven't. Yeah, the rabbit's fun.
Well, I was thinking that they haven't been in my mind, but they've been like, talking to me through like the earpiece.
Yeah, he's pretty much
Just
just been hanging out with
Kind
you.
of, yeah. Technically, in my head, more or less.
Yeah, he's been in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Clarence, or whatever your other name is, we're allowed to take Marcus with us.
If you wish.
What is going on here? Because you went to a lot of effort to secure Marcus and have him attempt to do your dirty work, and now you're quite
No.
willing just to let him go.
Well, it appears he's not interested. What do you take me for, a monster?
Little bit, yeah. I take you
That's
for
fair.
a manipulative.
Twat.
Yes, that's the word. That's not the word at all, but that'll do. And I hate people who just toy with people's emotions and trick them and con them and get them to do their bidding.
That do it
You
Clarence.
better
always know
than
how to
you.
compliment, Ed. Or sorry, Marty.
To be fair, you did kidnap our friend. That is untoward. As a first impression?
I didn't
Well-
kidnap anyone. We prevented him from being arrested.
Plus the whole,
This is technically true.
But maybe he
ruling
wanted to
over.
be, maybe he wanted to be arrested.
Did you want to be arrested?
Hell no.
You're not helping.
What?
Okay, so we're just free to walk out of here.
If you wish.
Why would we not want to, Clarence? If you've got something to tell us, then bloody well tell us.
It depends on your opinion of the knights.
I don't know about these guys, but at this moment in time, I don't really have an opinion on anything because I don't have enough information to form an opinion.
And I believe they must be stopped. And if you don't follow that cause, then I'm not going to force it upon you.
Have you got any evidence that they need to be stopped? Anything that shows what they're doing?
I mean, yeah, they got, data pads and craps. They could just show you that there's, planets being taken over, people killed. There's planets in between the two systems that are kind of like gray areas, which is one of them actually being the planet Cerberus. They just bombing runs and stuff go over where ships like collide over it because they use that as an area to fight.
You have
The other planet, which is in the Dardos system, or Dardos, it's like at a tombstone planet there where a civilian once was and lived, but all the people were fighting over the top of it. So pretty much everybody there is gone now.
Yeah, and the fact that they're expanding their territory in a non-friendly way.
But do you have any evidence? Do you have information about their structure, about how they operate, about who's in charge?
Of course I do somewhere.
That's why I don't need it right now, but we spoke
yes, I
to
do have
some
it.
we spoke to some people who had the same view as the Pale Syndicate, and were looking for this very information.
I see.
Now, I'm sure we could pass this information on to them. However, any kind of conversation we've ever had about the Pale Syndicate has been greeted in the same way, which strikes me as getting out of the situation that the universe is currently in with the Knights. To be in that situation with the Pale Syndicate might not be good for anybody.
I think I misheard what you said there.
Okay, getting out of the
Out of
scenario,
character.
getting out of the scenario that we're in with the Knights might
Yeah.
not be to anyone's benefit if it's just replaced by the Pale Syndicate. Why is everybody scared of you?
People are afraid of that they don't know.
Okay, but you're powerful,
Yes.
so surely this is just about you vying for more power.
No, we prefer to keep our power hidden, so to speak.
For what end?
If you go out flaunting your power, people will try and take it.
Okay, but what's the end goal? What is it that what was the Pale Syndicate
Peace.
set up for?
Initially, like most things, profit. Originally an assassin's guild, but so many more things built off of that as thieves, liars, scoundrels all started finding their ways into the mix. And then somehow an honor system was formed. A creed, if you will.
Okay, and say we decide that we want to fight for this cause of yours. What do you need from us?
Your loyalty, patience,
What
trust.
do you need us to do?
At the moment, I don't really have anything for you to do, but we'd probably have to return to the planet.
Oh, that one, yeah.
The Nozos.
Okay.
Mm.
Why?
To meet up with the Pale Syndicate, of course.
That's where their home base is, remember?
Can you I obviously need to discuss this with my companions.
Of course.
We need to come to a group decision on this. Could you paint the rest of the ship for us?
What?
You heard. You're going deaf now, Clarence?
Marty, you always find a way to surprise me, and I have no idea how.
Oh, you're supposed to be a psychic. You should look into that, buddy.
Yeah. There's some things that just no one sees coming.
Mm-hmm. Well, you saw it, and yours look quite nice. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it lacked the character of ours, but I think the last thing that our ship is missing is just a nice paint job. But if you've got any upgrades that you'd like to throw into it, maybe some of that, that stuff that you were talking about your ship, that would be lovely.
Mm. Maybe once we return to Nazos, we can get some repairs done to your ship then.
Or a new one is fine, a nicer one with a bigger.
Oh, actually, repair-wise, it's fine because it got fixed up whenever you're on the desert planet.
Yeah, so a nicer one with a bigger captain's quarters. The rest of the stuff can be smaller if you like, just to accommodate that.
I'll see what I can do.
Awesome, thanks, Clarence. I'm sold. I don't know how anyone else feels about this, but no, can we get some privacy?
Of course. And they just, let you go in the back room if you want to talk there.
Okay. What's people's thoughts?
I'm not against the idea as long as there's an understanding that should they ask something of us that we are not prepared to do, there will be no backlash of any sort.
I think that won't be a problem.
Marcus, what did they actually do to you?
They wanted me to blow up a nuclear reactor on a Emanon training base.
Okay.
To get rid of a bunch of to blow up a whole bunch of recruits.
Okay, and when you didn't do it?
They knocked me out, and here we are.
Okay. And since you've been here, they've treated you okay?
Yeah,
Pretty much just hung out, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Something...
they mainly just kept me tied up.
Something doesn't sit right. Actually, a lot of things don't sit right, but
The fact that they treated...
Yeah, I mean, I'd have put you out into space. Something doesn't...
Don't worry, I would have done the same.
Something doesn't sit right with the way they're approaching this. They're happy to let you go, yet they try to use you to an end.
Well, it's because they thought I was a crazy person. or mental case.
Maybe it does add up, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I will admit I had good intentions. I just kind of forgot in the moment what my plan was, and then just kind of winged it, which didn't turn out too great. So
I mean, I thought it was funny. I'm going to be honest with you.
yeah, not my best
So,
jobs, but I
Buzz,
think I did prove to them that I'm not as much of a crazy person as they initially thought.
you got any thoughts on this?
Something doesn't feel right here. I'm maybe I'm just missing out, or maybe I'm oblivious, but it just, I agree with your first initial thing that you said with it feels like it's taking out one superpower to install another one. I don't know what to do or where to go. This doesn't feel right.
Do we have... So we could have the information that we needed to head back to Atlas, was it?
Yep.
To speak to a man.
Commander of the military.
Yeah, whatever his name was.
Is it Slagle?
I
Something like
think
that.
so.
To speak
I
to...
don't have my notes up, so
To speak to him and say, look, this is all the information we've got. But I get the feeling that if we mention to him that we got this from the Pale Syndicate, that his reaction and his mood is going to change quite significantly.
well, I mean, we just don't tell them that part.
Yeah, I
We,
suspect if we go to every planet, or every planet we go to, we're going to run into the same stuff, aren't we? Where there's the underlying factor that the Knights of Remenon are present.
It does seem to be the case.
I mean, you did mention one planet, well, that the Knights don't really have jurisdiction in, mainly because they keep bombing it.
I mean, that sounds like a delightful place to visit. Nozos, we could meet the powers that be, but I'm concerned about us being able to walk away. If we
I agree.
if we go too deep into the rabbit hole, do we know too much to be allowed just to walk away?
Though
Yeah,
at the same
that
time,
happened.
to just leave now without any knowledge to bring back, and perhaps without much of an understanding of where this organization does truly lie, seems as though we would miss out as well.
What do we do? Do we have a vote?
I think there is an odd number of us.
Aven, what do you say?
No, we're even numbers.
Yeah, Aven, Dedius, what are your thoughts?
Game Master's not playing for them for this.
Okay.
These are
Buzz?
your guys' fun crucial. Just
Buzz,
Yeah,
what are we
just-
doing? I mean, if we don't go to Nozos,
We have. I think we should go to Nazos. We don't really have any other leads, as it were.
well, the only thing we were heading this way to go to Emanon, I believe.
Yeah.
To find out about the Knights of Emanon. Now, if we can get this information from Clarence that we were heading there to try and obtain, we might.
Yeah.
We save ourselves a trip. We might get to learn a little bit more about the Pale Syndicate,
Yeah.
Hopefully.
but just be vigilant about what we're getting into. Anything that looks unusual, we need
And-
to.
And perhaps just make very clear our own intentions, and that they may not align completely, and what should happen if that is the case. How
Okay.
they would approach that.
Marcus.
I mean, I agree that we do need the information, and it does seem like Nazos would be the best place to get that information. We would just need to come up with an idea of how we got that information once we get back to the Atlas.
Well, Clarence has already said that he has the information on who's running the Knights of Emanon, their structure, which is what we needed.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
didn't you say that's on Nazos?
Yeah, but that's if we head there, we can ask Clarence for the information that we've got in helping us form some kind of decision. Then we can make a decision on whether we believe what we're being told, whether we want to walk away, and hope that that's a decision that's in our hands.
Well, then it sounds like we're going to Nozos.
Agreed,
Do you believe so?
Clarence?
Yes.
If we were to help the Pale Syndicate, is there like a salary involved? Does it come with any benefits?
Benefits definitely exist in terms of salary. It's not as required as it once was.
Oh,
if
it
that
feels
makes
fairly
sense.
required.
Hmm?
Anyway, we've decided that we will head to Nozos and we would listen to what the Pale Syndicate has to tell us. We would like to peruse the information you have on the Knights of Emanon and listen to what the grand plan is to deal with the Knights. Is that an option? If we walk into your home planet and then listen to what you've got and we don't like what we hear, can we walk away?
That's fine by me.
What about the people who make decisions?
They're far and few in between, but it would be fine by any.
Okay. Then Clarence, we'd like how many? 4 luxury tickets to Nozos, please.
4?
Yeah. Oh no, we'll take Aven
6.
as well. Yeah. And
Six.
Dedius.
6.
But
And
they can have coach.
So you need 7.
No, we need 4
What about the
luxury.
dogs?
We need
the
4.
rabbits.
We need 4 luxury ones. Everybody else can just have basic.
What about your mechanic that is still
He
working
can stay on
inside
the
your
ship.
ship?
Yeah, he can stay on the ship.
You know, in case you guys forgot about that guy that you
Well,
picked up
Hank,
on the
nah,
planet.
he's
Yeah.
there.
Mm.
He's,
Yeah, we remember Hank.
yeah, Hank.
We just haven't been on the ship in a while.
Hank can hang out.
I see.
Okay. Now what?
So we going then?
Clarence? Yeah. I guess it's time for another break, actually.
Okay.
And yes, I guess we're heading to Nozoth.
Hooray. The
Nozos.
perfect place to be when I don't have any of my notes.
We'll be fine.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
we have to make a pit stop, don't we?
Yeah.
Or I guess we're not going in our ship.
yeah, we might.
Or-
We'd still have to regardless.
Okay. Well, either
Okay.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'd have to stop it.
Right, let's take a break here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Sounds like a plan, little man.
Bye.